That's a new one. Goes all the way down there. Sorry, Type R. Sometimes shit happens. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Nothing exciting happening in this video. I just wanted to put out a little bit of content, let you guys know where we're at with the projects. Both PCI and GPR Auto have reached out, sent tracking numbers. Side skirts will be here tomorrow, which I'm super pumped about. The carbon fiber piece won't be here until it's like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So got a little bit to wait for the panel, but the side skirts will be here shortly, which I'm super excited about. Once we get the side skirts on, and then we have everything that we need to get the car off to fab work, to get the exhaust fabricated. We got snow. We got quite a bit of snow. Thankfully, for the most part, the roads are drying off, clearing up. I didn't go to work Thursday or Friday, for that matter. But basically what we're gonna do today is cleaning out the garage a little bit, just making space, organizing. We're gonna get the CTR pulled in. The Integra has taken up all of my attention this last month or so. The car went from just a rolling chassis to running and driving full-fledged ripper. So we're gonna put that car on the back burner for a little bit. Even though the side skirts and everything else that we need is here, it's still, that car is in a good enough spot to where I can leave it alone for a little bit. So now we're gonna focus our attention on the CTR. Really, all the Civic Type R needs is an alternator and some little bugs figured out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it in tonight, or today, and maybe later tonight we'll go ahead and pull the old alternator out and go get it swapped out for a new one, and we'll see if that fixes our issues. My theory is that, well, I'm having sensor issues. Anytime I get the car idled or to start, it'll idle roughly, and then anytime you try to hit the gas, give it any type of gas whatsoever, it falls on its face. It dies immediately. I have replaced the distributor. I have replaced the harness. I replaced the conversion harness. I have replaced map sensor, TPS sensor, plugs, wires, had the injectors cleaned. I've replaced the fuel pump. I've replaced the fuel filter. I have made sure that the lines were cleaned out and clear. Fuel pressure regulator, it's stock. I'm gonna go ahead and get an aftermarket one and throw it on there from one of the other cars and see if that helps our issue. I think it's a fuel issue. I don't know. Me and my buddy Joe were supposed to figure it out, but he got busy, and then we had crazy weather, and so now we're here. But essentially, I need to pull the wagon out, pull the Integra out, pull the wagon up, and then charge that battery for a little bit. Once I get a good charge going on the Type R's battery, then I'll use the battery to creep it up into the driveway, and I'm hoping that it'll actually make it because of all this snow and stuff, but we'll see. interesting. It's warm. The heat has been on this whole time. It's nice. Let's see, is it gonna... with ease. Okay. We need to charge the battery on the CTR. So that's what we're gonna do right now. With some help from the wagon. Shut this thing off. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I always find it easier to get in and out of the car with the steering wheel off, so whenever I'm not in it, I take it off. Okay, let's get some plugs, not plugs, let's get some wires on these cars. So we've got the cables hooked up from the wagon over to the Civic Type R. I'm gonna go ahead and let this charge for about 30 minutes. I might even let it go as far as an hour. I know it's not good for my wagon, but I really need to get this battery on the CTR charged. Once the battery on the CTR is charged, we can get the car in the garage. And I know that I have the Integra sitting right behind me, but we actually need the CTR in the garage to finish working on it. I pulled the Integra in for now because we're gonna put the side skirts on tomorrow when they get here, and then we can just pull it out and that car will be essentially finished. I'll load up all the exhaust stuff in it and then we can take it to Humble for fab work, so that's no big deal. But for now, we do need to charge the battery, so that is gonna be the easiest way for me to get that done. Gotta disconnect them batteries, otherwise we run into same problem that we're trying to fix right now with these two. Look at this thing. I haven't showed this yet, but we're getting the motor for the CRX ready. It's coming. 2022 is her year. Got Type S 6-speed with an LSD. I believe this one has an LSD in it. Let's check. Yep. 6-speed with an LSD, another 6-speed, non-LSD, and then we've got our 4-speed with an LSD dog box. Everything's dog engagement. But this is her year. Alright, so as you guys just saw, we pulled the Integra in. We got the wagon pulled next to the Civic Type R. We're charging the batteries. It's been going for about 15 minutes now. I'm gonna let it go for another 30 or so, and then we'll test the battery on the Civic Type R and see how much of a charge it's got. It's a brand new battery, so I believe it's just the cold weather that's kind of zapped it of its juice. But all that stuff aside, we'll get it nice and charged, and then we'll get it pulled back into the garage so we can continue working on it. But as for now, this is where the Integra is going to sit. side skirts should be here tomorrow, so I'll make a video on that when we install them. Once the side skirts are installed, we'll pull this car back out, and then it'll sit in the driveway until it goes off to Humble to get fab work done, and then it's a daily drivable car. We'll be making a ton of content with it. We'll do some draggy stuff. We'll take it to the track. We'll go to meets and, you know, stuff like that. But until then, we're just playing that waiting game. So thank you guys for watching. I know this is a really boring video, but one of my goals in 2022 was to keep the content a little more consistent for you guys. So just a little update video. Parts are on their way. They should be here relatively soon. Skirts will be here tomorrow. The center console delete piece will be here in a week or so, and that'll really clean up that area. I still got to figure out a spot to mount my hazard lights, but I don't know where I want to put those just yet. I don't want to cut the carbon fiber delete piece out, so I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But yeah, that's the video for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe. We're almost to 30 subscribers. Once we get to 50 subscribers, I'm not going to go to 100 because it's going to take too long. Once we get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to do a little $50 giveaway. It'll be a $50 gift card, and I'll just randomly pick one out of the 50 subscribers, and you know, I'll send you guys a message, and we'll get that going. So tell your buddies, tell everybody to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. I'm out. Peace.